Welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com with the Central Valley Music Showcase. I am your host, Batlord Carcass. We are here with Richie Lee. How's it going tonight?
How you doing, dude?
Doing great. I hear you're a comedian, and I've actually seen your comedy before, too.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very welcome.
Thank you very much.
And you do definitely have some, I know that you've definitely got me with some of your wittiness before.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
You're very, very welcome. Yeah, it's very, tell me about your history of comedy, and then, of course, feel free to, I know that you definitely got some, you could totally throw anything you want on there, too, with,
One day I just want to do comedy. I can't be a doctor anymore, so engineer or nothing. So I just want to help people in another way, in a big way. I didn't know anything about comedy, so I just started studying how to be a comic. I didn't know nothing about the real comedy business or anything. So I asked God, what do you want me to do? And God said, make people laugh.
That's pretty cool.
So, and I can't draw very well because I got a D in art, so that kind of destroyed my dreams of working for Marvel and DC comics. I couldn't work for Stan Lee.
Yeah, that's what's cool, though. I know you're saying God is the one that definitely lets you, told you about being able to make you laugh. So, do you making people laugh? Would you say he has a sense of humor?
Well, I think God does have a sense of humor, or else we wouldn't have a sense of humor. We're all made by God, whether you're not religious or not. You know what I mean? We're all human.
Makes sense. Understanding that you get to we get to see the insight of your how you feel about interesting interpersonal factors too, your own personal beliefs, and then seeing as well that when you've done comedy too, you've done some you've also helped people laugh when they've even at events that were for things that people needed to do for good, right? Like charitable events, right?
And people said, "Oh, you made my day," so that felt good. If I'm just doing it just in some at City College or something, I told jokes there, and so you made my day, and I was okay, fine,
Yeah.
It feels good to make someone's day,
Yeah. Is definitely good. So you've done comedy at some quite a few places yourself too.
I've done comedy at the Hollywood Improv in L.A. and Club One.
Club One.
And also venues in Fresno. I would really love to see a comedy comedy club in Fresno if some investor would invest in one, and the music club too, but unfortunately there is none.
Yeah, I know a few things. Matter of fact, for a possible comedy venue, there's one I think by Spokeasy down the street.
I would love to see a comedy a real comedy club, not one
a full-blown comedy venue.
Yeah, a comedy music club, maybe down in River Park or Manchester, or a nice area,
It'd be wonderful.
Where people would be willing to go to and not be afraid at night or something, not in the downtown area or something. Or
well, I know downtown's definitely bloomed.
It's getting better, but it's not there yet,
It's getting close.
So it'll take 10 more years to be and the Tower District too. So it's getting better. So it needs work, to tell the truth, the Tower District in the downtown area. So it needs lots of work to get people to really be careful, to really stay at night.
Oh, yeah. I believe that maybe with all the community coming together it can work, right? That makes sense.
It needs policing and lots of community organization and also a lot of political marketing. If they don't market, if they had comedy club here in Fresno, or a music club here, they would really have to market it well. Like the Grizzlies, like for example, people didn't even know when the games were played. I mean, they didn't even market it well. So that's why half the stadiums were even half full. So if you don't market it well, people won't even show up for the games.
I remember some games were really nice. Yeah, some good turnouts. Yeah.
So, and you gotta have a winning team. And so, you gotta have some kind of winning team. You gotta have a winning team. So, at Chancey or something, you know. So, even though some Grizzly players have gone to the major leagues, you still gotta have a winning. You gotta market that team well so people can fill up the stadium.
That's true. Yeah. As far as music clubs, I'd say Strummers is my favorite, but you know, things are great there.
Like, take Strummers for instance.
Really good though.
Yeah, and you gotta market Strummers if people are gonna show up to see the events at Strummers. If you know,
there's very much they got 104.1 on their side. Yeah.
You gotta have websites. You go Instagram, Facebook, you know, Twitter, everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Commercials put on, and people putting on the news, and the news on news stations, everything.
Oh yeah.
So that way people will know you exist.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Radio stations, everything, you know. If you're an entertainer, you know, or you have some kind of event going.
Yeah.
Or a cookout or something, you know, whatever.
True. Yeah, I feel like advertising's a big thing. I'm curious, though, I would like to say for our audience on Central Valley Music, would you like to share some of your comedy routines?
Oh, yeah, here's some Christmas jokes.
Oh, yes, for the happy holidays, everybody.
Here's some Christmas jokes. You know, it is so cold that it is so cold in the White House that the Trump family is now singing "It Is a White Christmas."
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's how cold it is.
Trump, that's okay. I get it. That's great. Yeah, definitely if you like to throw down a few more.
It is so cold, even Frosty is frosty.
Here you go.
Yeah. So, and you know, the economy is so bad in the Central Valley that that even Santa had to skip some of the houses. That's how bad it is in the Central Valley.
Do go on. This is catching me. I'm surprised. It's great.
And
there we go.
Some kids are so naughty in the United States, all they're receiving from Santa is a lump of coal.
Cool. Yeah.
So that's how bad it is.
Definitely. Yeah, like you definitely have some catchy Christmas jokes. Do you have any more that you want to share?
Yeah. Right now, you know, it's Christmas time, and you know, all the terrorists are so bad at Christmas time, so all Santa is giving them is a lump of coal.
Well, good one. There you go. Yeah.
And no guns, just a lump of coal.
Makes sense to me. All right.
So don't get mad at me for that one.
Hey,
out there, fans.
That's what's cool. I mean, it's your comedy. You get to share your fun with it, how you like to put your twist on things, right?
Santa, and you know, Santa got so fat this year eating so many cookies, he had to go on a diet this year. So now So now he has to go on a diet this year for eating too many cookies. And so now he's on ultra slim fast,
There you go.
eating too many ho-hos.
Is it gingerbread flavored?
Yeah, and yeah, and eating gingerbread flavors. Yeah, that too. You know.
Good one, right? It's a good one.
And this year, Santa had to turn into a vegan for eating too many cookies and milk. So now he's eating vegan cookies and soy milk. So leave him vegan cookies and soy milk.
Good. That's very catchy. I see what you mean there. It's catchy. Yeah. Well, if anything, I would like you to be able to, I appreciate you throwing down the Christmas holiday jokes too, and then I'd say let's go ahead and bring you on for the for the new year.
Oh, and Santa is now going on is now going high tech, so he's now using electronic sleigh from Ford Motor Company, and now changing his Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's nose to electronic.
That's great. That's funny.
Electronic sleigh and electronic nose for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
So they won't burn out. It gets fully charged all the time.
Very well. Yes. I appreciate your time here. I have to thank you for your comic routine and amazing jokes. And then I know that it looks like we're going to have to give everybody happy holidays and a good night.
And I don't make any New Year's resolutions because I break them all. Because I don't.
Good one. Yeah. Real. I feel you.
Yeah, because I can't. It's true. Yeah.
Well,
I can't stick to them.
Here's a good New Year's resolution. Come back onto our show again sometime soon, right?
Yeah.
There you go. It'll be really good.
Well, thank you, fans. If you want to
well.
give me a call, it's 559-975-6812. That's 559-975-612. That's Richard Lee. Look me up and give me a call. 1 week or two, about 2 weeks ahead of time, and 2 weeks ahead of time, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yes, for bookings 2 weeks in advance. That sounds very well, right? That's a good thing. I thank everybody here and happy holidays, and thank you.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you want, or Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, whatever one.
All the fun, right? That's what's good. So yes, as far as for Central Valley Music on CentralValleyTalk.com, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great night.
Good night.